The reason it's a whole lot harder to be independent artist compared to a serialized manga artist is because whenever you're serialized and like the first chapter comes out, let's say you're with Shonen Jump. So they'll put your work out on their chapter. They'll do like a little feature. This is our newest chapter. And because it's already excuse me, because it's already established and they've been around for a long time, you already get all these eyeballs. And even if they don't like the first chapter, which seems to happen to like a lot of new chapters, so whenever like a new manga comes out, there'll be people saying, well, the art's okay, but the story's good, or the story kind of sucks or cliche, but the art's really amazing. And the thing is, whenever the following week comes by, the same people, because it's on the app that they're familiar with, they go ahead and read it again, and they're like, oh, like this is actually getting better. And one thing I've seen with some manga is they'll get a lot of these comments where it's like cliche, it sucks, oh, they're just copying this other series or whatever. And then by the 8th or 9th or 10th chapter, they'll say, oh, dang, like now it's getting really good. And that's a whole different experience compared to an independent manga artist. Because for independent manga artists, we have to do pretty much our own marketing. So we have to post either on Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. And whenever something gets like, so somebody nitpicks something about the manga, whether it's like the story, the art, then they pretty much can move on to something else. And because we're not like on a app like Shonen or whatever, they don't see it again. I mean, unless they like save the video. So that's like a big disadvantage, because if you're serialized, even if people don't like you, they'll see you the next week because they already have like their other manga, whether it's like Jujutsu Kaisen or Dandadan or Chainsaw Man. And whenever they read their chapter that they like, they'll just scroll by the app to see what else they have. And then when they see that new manga that they didn't kind of like, they'll be like, let me give it another shot. And that's most times that's not the case with independent manga artists, because a way to go back to that chapter they didn't like, they'd have to either go like how they found you. So it would be YouTube or TikTok. Excuse me. And it's just like too much of a hassle if they have to like find you, and if they didn't even like you, then what's the point? Because they can just go to their favorite manga and they can look at other creatives who are with the app or who are with that company. So I think that's like the biggest thing, because with serialized manga artists, all they have to do is create, and they get multiple chances. Even if you don't like the first 3 or 4 chapters, you're going to end up reading the following ones because it's already on the app with the other chapters that you like. So you're just like, let me just go ahead and give it another shot and another shot. It's like DJ Khaled, another one. That's a little chair, I didn't fart. And it's just like DJ Khaled, like another one, another. And that's just not the case for independent artists. If you don't like it, then you pretty much just forget about it. Like it's like it never even existed. And of course, a lot of manga, or what I've seen from the Shonen app, a lot of them do get canceled within like, I think 7 or 9 chapters. So even they do get canceled, they still get they get a couple chances a week. So I think that's just a thing that really, it's like a really big difference, because of course every manga has like even Chainsaw Man. Like if you read the comments from just the first 2 chapters, A lot of people complain about the art. A lot of people were saying that it was going to get axed. And because it was because the manga was serialized by Shonen Jump, they pretty much had multiple weeks to just go there and just show the chapter, and people pretty much gave it another shot because it was on the app. And eventually people they liked it. And I understand that people have different preferences, but I feel like with independent artists, we just don't get those extra chances. Or maybe some of those things they don't like, whether it's like the art or maybe the story's a little bit confusing, we don't get like that grace. If it's confusing or if it starts off a little slow or too fast, they'll say, I just don't like it because the art's a little bit off. But then you look at Attack on Titan, how it started. You look at Chainsaw Man. You look at Demon Slayer. The art, it's a little bit... It's not the kind of manga where it has like just very clean lines. It's like very rough. Demon Slayer, there's like a lot of memes about how like the proportions of the face are really off. So that's so pretty much if you don't make a good impression as an independent manga artist, you're just forgotten about. So I'm not saying that a lot of manga artists are, or not manga artists, like manga readers, or are they're in the wrong for not liking a manga. It just kind of sucks that they give serialized artists more chances, even if they don't like it or if it's like something taboo. They'll still like, because it's just the convenience, because it's already on the app where they read their manga. They're just like, let me just read it, and it's yeah, and it's also hard to sketch while talking. That's why it's a little bit off. So the rest of the video, I'm just gonna do a little drawing. I started doing like these boxes, I'll say probably like a week ago, and it's helped with just making them more dynamic. And like that one, sometimes I mess up, I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Dang it. This one I was trying to do it as if somebody punched him in the stomach or kicked him in the stomach. That's kind of in the way though. So I kind of would have drawn somebody here and then like just kicking him right there. Here's the last one.